Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know, guys. Hello, everyone. I hope that I'm live right now, guys. If you guys are able to uh, listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. No issues? Okay, that's great. So, how was your day, guys? How was your day, guys? Please let me know. Evening, everyone. How was your day, guys? Please let me know. Most of you had a good day. That's great. Okay, that's amazing. So, did you had a productive day? Did you studied a bit about like whatever the case is? We started studying for the same as well, guys. Okay. Exhausting. No issues in that. Start studying immediately, guys. Start preparing for your placements as soon as possible. Do not waste any more time, whether you are in your first year, second year, or third year. Do not waste any time, guys. Okay. Okay, so I only got Google and DevTown certificates for G drives. Teja, if you have any problems with the certificates, I've already told you guys that you have to email it to certificate it at the rate devtown.in. That is the email. Okay, certificate, that is singular, at the rate devtown.in. Okay. So if you are here for the second time and haven't registered for this bootcamp, we are not going to get the certificates. Yes, Sumit, you will not get the certificates. Okay, great. So I was not able to attend yesterday's session. Am I eligible for certification? Because you were not like in the first session itself, no issues in that. If you are filling up the attendance form today onwards, okay, and spend some time to watch tomorrow's video, because you will not be able to understand how the attendance is going to be taken up and everything. So spend some time on that. You will be able to get the certificate. Okay. Sumit Kumar, I've already answered your question. Okay, that if you are here for the second time and you have not registered for this bootcamp, you are not going to get the certificate. If you want to get the certificates, you have to register for some of the upcoming bootcamps that are there. For every bootcamp, you will have to register. Okay. The roadmap for BTech students who are in first year to get placed with a crazy package. Gokulnath, sure will share that with you as well. Okay, you will not have to worry about it. When the recession will end, sir, there is no recession that is currently going on. Okay, if somebody is telling you that, it has already ended a while back. Okay, so yeah. Sumit, you cannot do anything for this boot camp. I've told you, please do not ask the question again and again. Okay. The email for any issues related to certificates is certificate@devtown.in. That is the email. Certificate is singular. And only issues that are being sent right over there, it will take us at least 1 to 1.5 months to solve those issues. If you have any problems with the certificates, you have to send everything. Okay, you have to, for example, let's assume that I have a particular problem with the certificate, I have not received it. Okay, so I have to send all the proof along with the same as well. For example, all the screenshots of the 7 days of attendance, as well as the project link that we had to submit for that particular project. Okay, and a screenshot of when it was built. So was it built up within the time frame of the project submission or not? So all the proof you have to send it along with the so like email. If you are not doing that, we won't be replying you back or something like that. We'll just be ignoring the email. Okay, because we have a very small team of 5 to 6 people itself. and we have to manage everything that goes on in DevTown, so we don't have enough time to reply to each email. But if you are making the email properly so that we are able to see everything right over there, that okay, this is the reason why you were not able to get the certificate, then we'll just reply back. Okay. I've attended previous bootcamp one day, but I have not registered for the present bootcamp. Am I eligible for the certificates? No. If you have attended any of the bootcamps via DevTown previously and have still not registered for this particular bootcamp, you're not eligible for the certificates. Okay, you can register for the upcoming bootcamps via DevTown. You can go to our website devtown.in/events. Okay, /events. There you can register for every single one of the upcoming boot camps that are currently going on, and you can continue with the same as well, guys. Okay. Okay, so shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Shall we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Great. So let's get started with our today's class, guys. Today we are going to start off with learning about JavaScript. Okay, hands-on learning of JavaScript, that is very important, guys. So let's get started with that. Now there will be a lot of different questions that you guys are will be asking. Okay, please do not do that. Okay, for example, whatever I'm doing right now, I'll be using like web browser. I'll be coding inside of a web browser itself. You will be having questions like, so why are we not using something like Atom? Why are we not using something like VS Code? Or why are we using this? Just be patient with it. Okay, it's not as if a noob is teaching you. Okay, I have teaching experience of more than 2.5 years right now. Okay, so please be patient with the same. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Okay, because like I said, I want to build up your concepts from the basics. Okay, I want to make sure that your concepts are cemented in your mind, and due to that particular reason I am doing this. Okay, for the starting period. Okay, so if you have any questions that, sir, why are we using like the console, why are we using the browser to write the code and everything, why are we not using VS Code, just be patient with that question. Within the next 3 days you will be able to understand the answer for that immediately. I know that there will be questions like that in the live chat. That's the reason why I'm telling you guys right now itself. Okay, so please be patient with the same, and if you are able to see such a question in the live chat, just help them out. Okay, just help them out. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let me open up Chrome. Okay, so and I will just open up the live chat on my mobile phone as well, so that I'm able to see your live chat. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, great. So I have opened up the live chat on my mobile phone as well. Now we can get started with the same. So it's pretty simple, guys. What you have to do right now is that in the browser, okay, open up any of the. I will prefer that if you are using a Google Chrome itself, it will be much more easier for you guys to understand and do it. Okay, so right over here, what you have to do is, this is your browser, or anywhere on the browser itself, you have to do a right click. Okay, anywhere on the browser itself, you have to do a right click and then select inspect option. Okay, you're having a back, forward, reload, save as, print, cast, and so on and so forth. I want you guys to select the inspect option. Okay, now please do not code along with me. Okay, please listen to me very carefully. I'm not one of those instructors who will be telling you guys to code along with me. When you're coding along with me, you're not actually listening to me, and then you're skipping on stuff, and then you're telling me to repeat myself. Okay, and we have less amount of time. We don't have a lot of time to me keep on repeating myself again and again because you were not able to listen to me properly. Okay, so listen to me very particularly, very like properly. Okay, whatever I have to say, do not code along with me. Focus upon what I'm here to teach. Once the class is over, then try to practice whatever has been taught in the class. it becomes easy for you to sediment it in your mind, because you are able to increase your recall power. Okay, so like I said, and yesterday as well. So again, B Kalpana has asked the same question again. Kalpana, that means you are not paying attention in our yesterday's class. If you're asking me this particular question, that sir, if you don't have a laptop, that means you are not at all, not a single person paying attention in the yesterday's class. I'm really hurt, Kalpana. Okay, this is not something that I appreciate. Again, I'm repeating myself today as well. For the first 2 to 3 days when we are learning JavaScript, there is a requirement of laptop. After that, when we'll be starting with backend web development in JavaScript, terminal commands, creating like backend using Node and Express, creating the project. Everything else you will be able to do it from your mobile phones as well. But for the first 2 to 3 days when we are learning JavaScript, even if you don't have a laptop, do not worry about it. Just listen to me carefully, write down notes. Once the JavaScript topic is done, okay, once the JavaScript topic is done, whatever comes next, you will be able to do it from your mobile phones as well. You'll be able to create the project from your mobile phones as well. Up till that point of time, if you don't have a laptop, listen to me carefully. Okay, even if you do have a laptop, then also listen to me. Do not practice, do not code along with me, otherwise you will not be able to understand a single shit. Okay, so I think so that has been conveyed to you guys. Like I said, anywhere on the website itself, do a right click and then select the inspect option. Okay, select the inspect option. That will open up the inspect panel for you guys. As you're able to see right over here, that will open up the inspect panel for you guys. Let me shift the inspect panel down below. Okay, so and let me increase the size of the inspect panel. So this is the inspect panel that you are able to see on your screens right now. This is the inspect panel that you are able to see on your screens right now. Just right click, okay, and select inspect. Once you're doing that, on the top of the inspect panel, you will be able to see some options. Okay, you will be able to see some options. No, Hemant, you cannot get certificates for any of the boot camps that has already been finished. To get the certificates of a boot camp, you have to be present live in the class and listen to me carefully. Okay, if you're not present live in the class, if you have not attended a boot camp live, you will not be able to receive the certificates for that boot camp. Please do not ask questions like that. Please try to make sure that you are listening to me carefully. Do not disturb the entire class for the same itself. Okay. Raj J, for placement perspective, is it necessary to learn HTML and CSS, or only learning JavaScript and related libraries and frameworks are enough to get placed? Actually, Raj, even that is not, if you learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the libraries associated with JavaScript for web development, it is not enough for getting placed. Okay, that is like the borderline. I will be thinking about it like a student who should have at least that much knowledge. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. Please do not disturb the class right now, Raj. Monday we'll be spending on that as well. Okay, let's focus on the class right now. So once you have opened up your inspect window, you have different options in the top. Okay, elements, control, sources, network, performance, memory, application, security, lighthouse, recorder, and performance insights. So these are all the different options that are available to you guys right over there. Okay, these are all the different options available to you guys right over there, guys. What I want you to do is I want you to select console. Okay, I want you guys to select console from right over there. Okay, as you're able to see, I've selected console. Some of you might be getting some errors like this, and some of you might not be getting these errors, so you can just like ignore it. Okay, you can just ignore it. Let me just remove all the warnings from here. So as you're able to see, there is nothing on my screen right now. Okay, you're having elements, console, sources, networks. I have selected console from right over here. Okay, I've selected console from right over here. Okay, so what you have to do right now is that this is where we'll be starting to write our code. Okay, this is where we'll be starting to write our code, guys. So we are programmers. Okay, whenever a programmer, so for example in the Indian culture, okay, as an Indian culture, in the Hindu culture as well, we find it to be very auspicious to eat curd and sugar before doing anything new. Okay, that is how Indians basically have this tradition of eating curd and sugar before doing anything new, because we feel that everything is auspicious after that. In a similar way, programmers feel that whenever you are starting to learn a new language, you should print hello world in that particular language before starting to learn that language itself. Okay, before starting to learn that language, we should print hello world in that language. Okay, and then only proceed further. Okay, and then only proceed further. So what to do right now, guys? What to do right now? We are going to we are going to print hello world. Okay, we are going to print hello world in JavaScript. Okay, we are going to print hello world in JavaScript, guys. So let's do that. Okay, so right now, don't dive deep into the code. Okay, of course we are going to learn the coding part as well, but because we just want to print hello world right now in JavaScript, I'm going to use alert and then hello world. So in this particular line of code, as you're able to see, I'm telling Python. Okay, so what do you understand by the term alert in normal English, guys? What do you understand by the term alert in normal English? Please do let me know, guys. Akshay, so I have submitted the Python and deep learning project, but still now did not receive any notifications regarding it, Akshay, because there's a deadline for the project submission. Once that deadline has been crossed, then we will look at all the projects, and only after a week we'll be able to send you guys the certificate. So be ready to not receive the certificates for at least 2 weeks right now. So be patient. After 2 weeks you will get the certificate. Okay, warning. Okay, active to notify something. Okay, to alert someone, to notify someone. Okay, you want to create a notification in JavaScript that says hello world. Alert has a particular meaning, that is like in normal English. I'm talking about in normal English, to notify someone. Okay, to alert someone. Okay, so what you want to do, right, what this code is currently doing in JavaScript is it is trying to create a alert, it is trying to create a notification that says hello world. Okay, that says hello world, and at the end of it you are having a particular semicolon that basically says that this is the end of line. Just like in English sentence, whenever you finish off writing a sentence, you put up a full stop. Similar to that, in programming, we in JavaScript we put up a semicolon at the end. That is, this particular sentence has been finished, and this sentence is saying that create a notification. Okay, create a notification that says hello world. Okay, that says hello world. So we will be pressing enter right over here, and as you are able to see on your screens, guys, we are getting www.google.com says and then hello world. Okay, says hello world. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Jyoti, I think so you're late in today's class. Okay, so no issues, do not worry. Okay, at the end of the class, just visit the first 5 minutes of the class once again. You will be able to understand where you have to code. Okay. Great. So in this similar way, right, now as you were able to see, we used a particular, so this is called as an inbuilt function in Python. So if, sorry, in JavaScript, if I'm telling you something like, okay, get me a glass of water. Okay, if I tell you something like, get me a glass of water, do I need to tell you every single step that you have to do to get me a glass of water? Okay, so stand from your seat. Okay, walk 10 meters in front of you, take a left, walk 5 meters in front of you, take a right, press the button from the water purifier, take up a glass, fill that glass, press the button to close the water purifier, walk this particular, take a left, okay, walk 10 meters in front of you, take a right, walk 10 meters in front of you, hand me the glass of water. Do I need to tell you all these steps? Okay, instead of doing that, I just need to tell you that bring me a glass of water, and you're easily able to understand what to do after that. Okay, you are easily able to understand what to do after that. Similarly, in JavaScript as well, again, every single programming language, there is a concept called as functions. Okay, there's a concept called as functions. Now, these functions are basically created in such a, so we will be learning how to create our very own functions as well. So we will be able to create our very own commands that are able to do something at a later point of time. But right now in JavaScript, somebody has created a lot of different functions that you can directly use. Okay, somebody has written all these steps that goes into bringing up like a glass of water, and has compiled them together into a command called as bring me a glass of water. Okay, bring me a glass of water. So in the similar way, to create a notification inside of JavaScript, there's a lot of code that goes behind it. Somebody has written all that code and has put it up under the command of alert. Okay, under the command of alert, and we call this as inbuilt functions in JavaScript. Okay, we call this as inbuilt functions in JavaScript. We will be learning how to create our very own functions very soon, but right now we are learning about one or two inbuilt functions that are there in JavaScript right now, guys. Okay, so as you're able to see, this alert can do a lot, like can create a notification for you guys. So alert hello world, alert let's say hi, my name is Shaurya. So that will create a alert for you guys in saying www.google.com says hi, my name is Shaurya, and so on and so forth. Okay, so on and so forth. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So in the similar way, what we are going to do is, now what if I want to get an input from the user? Right now I'm able to showcase something to the user itself, the person who is using the website. Okay, I'm able to show a notification, I'm able to show an alert to him. Okay, I'm able to communicate to him itself. But what if I want some information from the user? Okay, I want an input from the user. So for that particular case, what is the inbuilt function that I should use? The inbuilt function that I will be using right over there is prompt, prompt. Can somebody let me know what is the meaning of prompt in normal English, guys? What is the meaning of prompt in normal English? I'm not talking anything related to programming, guys. What is the meaning of prompt in normal English? Please let me know. What is the meaning of prompt in normal English, guys? Please let me know. Prompt means to ask something. Okay, telling something. Okay, okay. Sudden, fast. Okay. Promotion. Okay, being ready, give instructions, interrupt, quick, message. Okay, ask a question. Okay, so prompt is basically to like prompt someone, to poke someone. Okay, to tell him about something or to ask him about something. Okay, you're poking that particular person. So here prompt is used to take in inputs from the user itself. For example, right over here, I want to take in the name of the user as an input. Okay, name of the user as an input. So what I'm going to do is, what is your name? Okay, so right over here inside of prompt, it looks exactly like alert. Okay, it looks exactly like alert right over here. Okay, so you are having prompt and then what is your name? Okay, you are having the question prompt, what is your name? Let us press enter to run this particular line of code, guys. Let us press enter to run this particular line of code. As you're able to see, we have got something that looks very similar to an alert. Okay, this looks very similar to an alert itself. You're having www.google.com says what is your name. So we are getting whatever we are putting in between the parentheses, we are able to get it on our prompt as well. But along with that we have an input box. Okay, along with that we are having a input box. Okay, so what we want to do right now is we want to provide the browser with some input. So right now I'm a user. Okay, I'm the user right now. I want to provide the website with an input right over here. So what we are going to do is we are going to write SHAURYA Shaurya. That is the input that I want to provide. That is my name. I'll press enter right over here. And as you are able to see that input that the user gave, you are able to see that input inside of the console. Okay. Whatever input that the user provided, you are able to see that input on the console itself. So prompt is basically an inbuilt function in in JavaScript that is used to get input from the user. Okay, that is able to get an input from the user itself. Now one thing that you will be able to see right over here is after every particular line of code, whenever we executed alert, okay, whenever we executed alert, we are getting something called as undefined on our screen. But when we executed prompt, we get Shaurya on our screen. We didn't get undefined. Okay, we get Shaurya on your screen. So we will be able to answer this once we have started learning about how to create our very own functions. Okay, right now we are using inbuilt functions. So you will not be able to understand it at this particular point of time. When we'll be learning about how to create our very own user-defined functions, I will be explaining to you guys why we are getting undefined or why we are getting Shaurya out here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Yes, you can use double quotation marks. You can use single quotation marks as well. There's no difference. Okay, you can use both of them. Okay, you can use both of them, guys. Okay, so right over here I've used double quotation marks. You can use single quotation marks as well. There's no issues out there. Okay, there's no issues out there. Great. So the next thing that we want to do is, now the problem is whatever the input that the user provided to us, how are we supposed to use that? Okay, how are we supposed to use that input, guys? That is our main question. How to use that input? Okay, I cannot, whatever the user provided to me an input that is Shaurya, but how can I use that again? Okay. So one more thing, guys. So this is called as a string. Okay, this particular whatever you write in double quotation marks or single quotation marks is called as a string itself. Now you can concatenate. You can use the addition symbol. Okay, you can use the addition symbol within strings to concatenate strings together. Okay, concatenating strings together. Difference in using single and double quotation marks is the same difference as using a blue pen and a black pen. Okay, there's no difference. Okay, you want to write, you use a pen. Similar to that, you have to create a string, you use a double quotation mark or a single quotation mark. As simple as that. So you can use the addition symbol on the strings to concatenate them together, to add the different strings together. To, for example, I'm having two strings right over here, hello plus world. Okay, so I'm using the concatenating string. Okay, I'm trying to concatenate these two strings together, the addition symbol on these two strings. So if that will basically attach these two strings together to form a single word. Okay, to form a single word right over here. We'll get hello world being printed on your screen. Okay, hello world being printed on your screen right over here. Similar to that, if I want to have a space as well, so I can just put up another particular string and I can use concatenation over it. So as you're able to see, it will concatenate all the three strings together. It will attach all these three strings together to form hello space world. Okay, to form hello space world. Okay, so in a similar way, so this was one of the things that I wanted you guys to know. Okay, how many strings can you add? As many number of strings as you can write. Okay, so that many number of strings you can add. So as you're able to see right over here, this prompt, okay, is providing us with the input that the user gave. Okay, prompt is able to provide us with the input that the user gave. I want to utilize this input. Okay, I want to use it. Right now it is on my screen, but I'm not able to use it. Okay, I'm not able to use it. For that, we need to save the input. Okay, save the input in a particular box, and that box we will be able to use it. Okay, right now what is happening is you are not getting it on your hands. Okay, you need to get the input on your hands to be able to use it. Whatever the input that the user provided inside of prompt, it got dumped inside of the console. Okay, it got dumped inside of the console. You need to, instead of getting it dumped inside of the console, you need to save it somewhere. Okay, you need to save it in a particular safe box. Okay, you need to create a box wherein you are able to save that input from the user instead of sending it to the console itself. And for that particular reason, you are having a particular concept that is called as variables. In every single programming language out there, whether it be Python, C++, C, Java, JavaScript, Go, any language that you're learning at any point of time, the concept of variables is extremely important. Think about variables as boxes. Okay, think about variables as boxes that are able to contain some value inside of them. Okay, they are able to contain some value inside of them. So now, instead of you writing Shaurya again and again, you can refer to the value that is present inside of the box by the name of the box, by the variable name. So right over here, I'm creating a variable. So creating a variable in JavaScript is very easy. Okay, creating a variable in JavaScript is very easy. You just have to write var. Okay, that is, you want to create a variable. You have to declare that I'm going to create a variable itself. So var, what is the name of the variable, guys? Okay, what is the name of the variable? Whatever you want to name the variable as. Let's assume I want to name the variable as name, name. Okay, that is the name of my variable. Okay, you can name it as anything. Okay, but right now I'm naming it as name, name. So var name is equals to, and then I am writing prompt. What is your name? What will happen right over here is that first of all, we will be able to get the prompt. Okay, we will be able to get the prompt. It will ask what is your name. We'll put in our answer, that is Shaurya. Now, instead of sending that Shaurya, what the user provided as the answer, instead of sending that to the console, it will get saved inside a variable box called as name. Okay, variable box called as name. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So instead of putting it up directly on the console, we are setting it up. We are putting that value, whatever the user has written Shaurya, into a particular variable called as name, right over here. So var name will be equal to Shaurya. Okay, or whatever the input that the user is providing, var name will be equal to Shaurya right over here. So if I'm running this particular line of code, as you're able to see, it is asking www.google.com says, what is your name? Okay, so I will be writing my name right over here, Shaurya, and I'll be pressing enter. So as you're able to see, we are not getting Shaurya on our screen. We are not getting Shaurya on our console because that is getting saved inside the variable. Now, so putting it up inside of the console itself, we are saving it up in a box called as name. Now, if I just type, okay, if I just type name right over here, you will be able to see that name basically now contains Shaurya. Okay, name basically contains Shaurya as of this point of time, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. So as you're able to see, if I'm typing name on my screen, I'm able to get Shaurya. That means that name as a variable now contains the particular value Shaurya inside of it. Okay, name as a particular variable contains the value Shaurya inside of it. Okay. Everybody is able to understand this? Very simple, guys. It's not difficult. I don't feel so this is very difficult or something like that. I've made sure that it is as easy as possible. I'm going as slow as possible as well. So now I'll be showing you guys the QR for today's attendance. Okay, there will be 2 to 3 attendances today. Okay, there will be 2 to 3 attendances today. Only in one of those attendances you will have an MCQ as well. Okay, even if you are missing out on a single attendance, okay, even if you are missing out on a single attendance, you are not going to get the certificates, guys. Okay, even if you are missing out on a single attendance, you are not going to get the certificates. I'm being very clear with it. Do not come back to me at a later point of time, sir, I didn't get the certificates because you missed out on a attendance. So if you, I'm showing you an attendance right now. There will be 2 to 3 attendances today. Okay, if you are filling up the attendance and not returning the class back, immediately after that attendance, I can have another attendance to check that out. Okay, so do not think that, okay, I've given the attendance, now it's done. Okay, there will be multiple attendances every single day. Okay, so right now I'm showing you guys the first attendance for today. Okay, so, and please do not let anyone else know that the attendance has already been shared or not. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the automatic benefits of everything. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you guys the attendance. Send link in copy or code generator b a 2.a. So this is the QR code for today's attendance, guys. You have exactly 10 minutes to fill out the attendance. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:15. At 8:15 exact, the attendance link will be closed, guys. And after that, maybe I will be having another attendance immediately. If you're not there in the class in the next 5 minutes, you're not going to get today's certificates as well for this particular boot camp. Okay, so this is the first attendance for today. The attendance will be closed at exactly 8:15. You have 10 minutes to fill up the attendance, guys. If you're not able to fill up the attendance up till then, you are not going to get the certificates as well. So I'm going, so you have 10 minutes, guys. After that, we'll be starting with the class once again. Okay, you have 10 minutes to fill out the attendance, guys. After that, we'll be starting with the class once again, guys. So please go further and start filling up the attendance. As you are able to see, 17 people have already filled up the attendance. So the attendance is working absolutely fine. Okay, the attendance is working absolutely fine, guys. In yesterday's class, I've already told you guys how to give your attendance. If you have not attended yesterday's class, there's a QR code. Just search for it, how to scan a QR code, scan it, and complete filling up the attendance. Okay, you have 15 you have up till 8:15, okay, to fill up the attendance, guys. Up till that point of time, I will I will not show myself. Okay, you have 10 minutes. You want to take up a break, you want to go to the toilet, you want to drink water, whatever you want to do, you can do it. At exactly 8:16, we'll be starting with the class once again. The QR code is working absolutely fine. There's no issues with the QR code. Okay, this is a YouTube video. You can scroll the video back to watch the QR code as well. I don't think so you are using YouTube for the very first time. Okay, so yeah, so we'll start the class exactly at 8:16. You have up till 8:16 to do whatever you want to do. At 8:15, I'll be closing the attendance anyhow. Okay, at 8:15 we'll be closing the attendance anyhow, guys. Okay, so you have up till 8:15 to fill up the attendance. At 8:16 we'll be starting with the class once again. Until that point of time, if you guys want to drink some water, you want to take up go to the toilet or something like that, please do that immediately. Then we'll be starting with the class once again. Today the class will be of 90 minutes. Okay, so plan according to that. Okay, so yeah, up till that point of time, I'm just hiding myself for that time as well. I'm also going to the toilet. Okay, and then we'll be starting with the class once again, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just hiding myself. I'm there. Okay, do not worry about it. Okay. Hey guys, so the time to fill up your attendance has ended. Okay, as you're able to see, I've closed the attendance link. That is the first attendance for today, guys. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great, awesome, awesome. So let us get started with the class once again. As you are able to see, we have learned how to create a variable. Why do we require a variable? Okay, so that we are able to save this particular whatever the input that we are having. Okay, whatever the input that we are having inside of the variable itself, that is a box that is able to contain the value inside of it. Now we can utilize instead of typing Shaurya again and again. Instead of typing Shaurya again and again, we can utilize the name of the box that contains the value Shaurya. We can use name. Okay, for example, if I want to create an alert, okay, I want to create an alert, alert alert, and I want to say hi, my name is Shaurya. Okay, instead of saying hi, my name is Shaurya right over here inside of an alert, what I can do is I can use my variable name. Okay, so I can write hi, my name is, okay, plus, okay, plus name. Okay, plus name. So what is happening right over here is this is a string. Okay, this is a string. This is just a normal string itself. That is, hi, my name is dash. Okay, hi, my name is dash, and I'm concatenating. So Shaurya inside of the variable name. Okay, inside of the variable name, okay, name, we are having the value Shaurya. That is also a string. Okay, that is also a string right over here. So if we can concatenate these two strings together, okay, we can concatenate these two strings together. So hi, my name is plus name. So as you're able to see, we are able to get a alert that says hi, my name is Shaurya. Okay, hi, my name is Shaurya. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So now every single time then we are using alert. Okay, every single time when we are using alert, we are showing the particular whatever we want to print. Okay, we are showing it to the end user as well. We are the end user, so we are the programmer, and the particular person who is putting up the inputs and seeing the notifications and everything is the end user, the user that is using your website. Okay, so whatever we are printing out, we are showing it to the end user itself. Now when you're coming to a website, do you like to get all these notifications every single time you are on the website itself? Every time on your website you're getting these notifications, these alerts again and again, again and again, again and again. Okay, do you like to get that? No, at any point of time none of the end user will like that. Okay, so what if we want to print something? Okay, what if we want to print something but we don't want to showcase that to the end user? Okay, we want to print something and we don't want to showcase that to the end user. For that we will be printing it inside of the console itself. So this is the place, this is the place where we are writing our code, and this place is referred to as the console. Okay, the place where we are writing all this code is referred to as the console. Okay, so if I want to print something out in the console itself, instead of showing it to the user, instead of creating a notification, if I want to print something out in the console itself, what is the code that I'm supposed to write? Okay, what is the code that I'm supposed to write? For that, the code that I have to write is console dot log. So what do you understand by the term log, guys? Okay, so on console you are able to understand the place where we are writing our code. Okay, the place where we are writing our code is referred to as the console. But what do you understand by the term log in normal English? Not in mathematics, not in anywhere else. I'm talking about in normal English. What do you understand by the term log? Can you guys let me know? I'm not talking about computation, I'm not talking about mathematics, I'm talking about normal English. What do you understand by the term log? Log means to record something. Okay, log means to record something. So I'm logging down your entry and your exits. I'm logging down the reports for this particular experiment. Okay, that means to record something, to write something down. That is the one of the meanings of log. Okay, to record something or to write something down. So right now you want to print something. Okay, you want to print something inside of the console. You want to print something, you want to enter something, you want to record something inside of the console itself. So this is what it is saying you, that console, the place where you're writing your code, is called as the console. You want to record something right over there, you want to print something, that is you want to log something down right over there. What do you want to log down? So let's assume, hi, my name is Shaurya. Let us try to log this down. Okay, and then semicolon at the end. So it will print out. Okay, it will print out, as you're able to see, it will print out. Okay, it didn't print it out. So right over here, as you're able to see, it printed out, hi, my name is Shaurya on my screen. Okay, hi, my name is Shaurya on my screen. As soon as I press like console.log, hi, my name is plus name, as you're able to see, it is able to print, hi, my name is Shaurya on my console itself. Instead of getting a notification or something like that, this console is hidden from the end user. I'm not able to see, as the end user who is using your website, he is not able to see what is happening inside of the console. He is not able to see what is happening inside of the console. To be able to open up the console, he has to do a right click, then go to the inspect element, then select console from right over there, and then he is able to see, hi, my name is Shaurya. Okay, so anything else as well, if I want to print, for example, hello world right over here, so console.log hello world, and you are able to see hello world being printed on your screen. Okay, you are able to see hello world being printed on your screen right over here. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this point of time, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand everything up till this point of time? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Okay, so now that you have understood this as well, you have understood. So what have we learned up till now, guys? What are the topics that we have learned up till now? Can somebody just revise it? Okay, what are the topics that we have learned up till now, guys? Can somebody revise it? Please do let me know. What are the topics, guys, that we have learned up till now? Can somebody revise it? Please do let me know. Can somebody revise what are the different topics that we have learned in today's class? Please let me know, guys. Great. So we have learned about some of the inbuilt functions: alert, prompt, console, variables, okay, gut, strings, console.log, okay. So these are all the different things that we have learned up till this point of time, guys. Now, some of the concepts, some of the people are saying, sir, what about let and con? So all that we'll be learning when we'll be doing the backend. So see, because we cannot spend a lot of, if you are spending a lot of time on JavaScript, okay, if you are spending more than 2 days on JavaScript, then backend you won't be able to learn properly. So what I've done is everything that you need to require to learn and understand the backend web development, I'll be teaching you guys in the first 2 days. Okay, so today I have taught you some basics. Tomorrow I'll be teaching you how to create functions and everything, so that once you have learned about it, then we can start off with the backend web development as soon as possible. And why I'm doing this is, for example, anything new that comes up while doing backend web development, I'll be able to teach you guys right over there itself. So we are not wasting any time, because we have a limited time of 7 days. And I don't want it to be get wasted. Okay, that is the reason why we'll be following this particular process, and it will be super easy for us, guys. Super easy. I will take care of it. You don't have to worry about it. Just make sure that you are able to understand and listen to everything that I have to say. Okay. Okay, great guys. Amazing, amazing. So, okay, anything else before starting functions? Anything else that I need to teach you guys before starting functions? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, okay. So we'll stop right over here because I understand that many of you have a particular food session that you are having right now. Okay, and functions is something that I'm planning from tomorrow. I thought that it will take a lot of time, but we have sorted everything out right over here. Okay, so any questions that you guys are having up till now, please do let me know. I'm creating the second attendance for today, guys. Any questions that you're having up till now, please do let me know. Any questions that you're having up till now, guys, please do let me know. The attendance link, once it has been closed, it has been closed. I cannot open it up. Okay, that is a rule. We are giving certificate, we are having a partnership with Google and Microsoft, so they are very strict about it, so I cannot do that. Any other questions except that, please do let me know. Hello sir, I got a certificate from DevTown. Okay, any particular issues related to certificates, email it to certificate@devtown.in. Okay, certificate@devtown.in. Okay, certificate is singular. Okay, okay, no questions for today, no questions for today. Okay, you are teaching very slow, please teach fast. Going on, it's great that you know all this, or you feel that I'm going a bit slow. Like I said, we are having a community that we have to cater to, not an individual student. Okay, if for me as well, this is all very basic. This is all something that I feel that I'm wasting my time doing this. Okay, but I have to do it anyhow, because we need to make sure that every student coming to the bootcamp, we cannot assume that they know everything. Okay, or they know some basics. We assume that they know nothing, they don't even know what is programming. So we need to start from that particular level, and we need to make sure that every student who is there in the class, he is able to understand it. We are able to take the weakest link along with us. Only then our community is as strong as our weakest link. So I hope that you are able to understand why I'm going so slow and why I'm repeating myself again and again, so that people who are there in the bootcamp are able to learn and enjoy at the same time as well. Okay, so let me create the second attendance for today. Send link, shorten URL, copy QR, code generator. Will you take C++ bootcamp? Sure, Bevkoof, we will take. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It is just your name. I'm so sorry for that. The I realized it the second that I said. But yes, we'll be taking a bootcamps related to like arrays and C++, linked list and C++, array lists and Java. All these bootcamps will be having it in the future. But once again, I'm saying you guys that if you want to participate in any of the future bootcamp, because you're currently participating in this, that means that you have to register yourself for the future bootcamps. You can go to devtown.in/events and get yourself registered right over there for every single one of the future bootcamps as well. Okay. Okay, so now that has been told to you guys. Any other questions, guys, before showing the attendance? Any more questions? Which language for cloud computing? JavaScript. Thank you so much, Ravi Teja. So usually, I like, if somebody is irritating me in the live chat, I usually roast the fuck out of them. Okay, so be careful about it. Some okay, so just be careful about it. Okay, no more questions. Okay, I will just create the attendance QR for today, guys. Day 2.b download QR. This attendance will be closed exactly at 8:40. Okay, this attendance will be exactly closed at 8:40, guys. Okay, so you have up till 8:40 to fill up the attendance. Okay, so please fill up the attendance up till that point of time. It was great meeting you guys today. We'll be having the class again at 7:30 tomorrow as well. Please be ready for the same, guys, and thank you so much, guys. This attendance will be closed at 8:40. Okay, at 8:40 it will be closed. So thank you so much, guys, and we will be meeting at 7:30 tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Please arrange a bootcamp on cybersecurity and ethical hacking. We had arranged bootcamps on it, but I'm saying you guys again and again, there are no placements in cybersecurity and ethical hacking for freshies and freshers. Okay, it's just available for people having 2 to 3 years of experience working in companies as backend web developers or full stack web developers. So if you want to learn cybersecurity and ethical hacking, you can do that, but just as a hobby, not as your like go-to thing. Okay, please remember that, guys. So thank you so much, guys. We'll be meeting tomorrow at 7:30. Thank you. Thank you.